emails and texts when you're off the clock becomes law on Monday. Isn't a emergency. It wouldn't litigation. 7 News. It will
for contacting the employee
to weaponise.
The Liberal Party has claimed victory in the Northern Territory election, a landslide win, booting Labor from power after 8 years in office. Crime dominated the campaign, but the coalition says broader economic problems were at play.
We've had so much holding us back in
to refuse unreasonable contact from their bosses outside working hours. But the changes may be short-lived, with the coalition
quite a few more.
Reigniting debate around the use of shark nets in Queensland.
Those nets
a lot. Maybe sounds great. Our volunteers are lending a hand to families with preterm and newborn bubs. Don't miss that story a little later in 7 News. With families saving money to go to the Royal Show next week, on Flashback tonight, we're heading back to the 80s. And while the prices have risen a lot over the last 40 years, many of the main attractions remain the same.
Welcome to Wayville in the 80s, when the animals still took centre stage. Wood chopping drew a big crowd.
8, 9, 10.
It's an art that isn't dying despite the widespread use of chainsaws.
Precision Commodore drivers carved up the main arena, and Indians and pirates were all the rage. So how much for a ride?
$1.20 seems to be the normal price this year, and if you're hungry, there are plenty of hot dogs selling for $1.30.
Although by 1986 you needed to see your bank manager.
Good luck, mums and dads. Rides this year are about $2 each. Sample bags range in price from $1 to $5. Hope you've saved hard.
And naturally, we think this one represents top value. So by showtime, everybody will know Adelaide like we do.
In 1987, it wasn't the cost of the bags that shocked, but the contents.
Handcuffs, guns, plastic knives, fake blood and severed hands are among the items available in more than 100 different bags that will be on sale.
And how much did it cost to get in that year?
While an adult admission ticket remains the same as last year at $5, admission for children under 15 rises from $1.50 to $2.
These days, an adult weekend ticket is $33. It's $20.50 for kids. One of the big draw cards in the mid-80s was this giant Tyrannosaurus Rex.
He'll be able to move and roar and scare the living daylights out of your kids.
But it all ended in tears when his roar was silenced by a huge fire.
In just 9 minutes, it was all over. As police said at the scene, the dinosaur is extinct.
In '86, the show went to town.
South Australia's Jubilee Royal Show began today with a parade of vintage agricultural equipment through the city centre.
Attendance in the 80s was off the charts.
Adelaide has always been the most popular show in the country. Last year it attracted 706,000 people. That's about half of the state's total population.
These days, about 400,000 go each year. One thing that hasn't changed is parking challenges in the parklands.
The council had hoped that the persistent rain might ease and that the parklands could remain open, but it wasn't to be. And when vehicles started to bog down, the parks were closed off.
Or reporters doing a piece to camera on a ride.
Scott Mathias enjoying himself at the Adelaide Royal for Eyewitness News.
You can bet there'll be one next week.
I really missed the dinosaur and the beige suits.
I can't work out how I never got a chance to go and do the story.
I don't know. Well, you